all my favourites. Do you know
Come
what?
on.
Oh, like hide the
It
evidence.
didn't ever happen.
Didn't ever happen at all.
Hi everybody, I am in the very lucky position of being with the wonderful Justine Jenkins, cruelty-free beauty queen and vegan expert.
Thanks for having me, Sarah.
So tell me about your journey and how you started your career.
Oh goodness, did you know before I was a makeup artist I was a stockbroker?
I did, I can't believe that, what a difference.
So I was quite late coming into it actually. I was about 28 when I became a makeup artist. I'd wanted to be a makeup artist since I was 17, but just didn't have the courage to sort of completely go back to college and change my career. And I didn't get that sort of confidence until I was in my late 20s. And I went back, studied, and started off actually in feature films. Okay. And I loved doing feature films, but I missed beauty. So I then kind of slowly sort of switched to doing beauty, and now I'm in a very privileged position to work with lots of celebrities doing editorial shoots and red carpet makeup.
Can we ask her this? Who are your faves?
Oh, they're all my favourites. Do you know
Come
what?
on.
Oh, well, I'm really lucky in that I only work with lovely people. I think that you sort of attract what you want in life, and I always put it out there that I only want to work with really lovely people. My longest client is Fern Cotton. I've worked with her, actually Fern Cotton and Ben Shepherd. But Fern I've worked with for about 15 years. And I'm also a godmother to her daughter Honey, so we're very, very, very close.
Lovely. I love her podcast.
Her podcast is amazing, yes, and her books are amazing. So she's just amazing, actually, just an incredible, incredible woman.
And then you made a massive stand, didn't you, for what you believed in way before anybody else, and switched everything to completely cruelty-free.
Yes, so it was about 2012 when I learned that animal testing was still happening in the beauty industry, and I didn't know. I thought it was a thing of the past and it had all been phased out.
Scary, isn't it?
Very scary how sort of clever marketing language had sort of swept it under the carpet, really. And so I did a lot of intense research to sort of uncover the truth. But I also realised that no other makeup artist knew about it. Anyone I asked didn't know about it. And I thought, well, if I don't know about it, then how is the consumer going to know about it?
Yeah. So
I sort of made it my mission to raise awareness. So I wrote countless articles for whoever would take them. And this was sort of before social media really taken off. It was there, but it wasn't as sort of, explosive as it is now. And I changed my kit. About 90% of my kit had to be changed, and put myself out there as a cruelty-free makeup artist.
Amazing. Big stand.
Big stand. I also, advocate as many sort of organic products as I can, as many vegan products as I can. So try and look at packaging and things like that, how, people can go towards refillable products if they want to. So I try and be a little bit of a voice for the ethical side of the industry.
Yeah, sustainability. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, how do you select products? What's on your tick list?
I'm really, really picky, and I have to be, because I've got to make products work for front covers of magazines and red carpet. Red carpet's terrifying because most of the time you're not with your client. If you're doing a shoot, you can adjust something. You can look at the monitor, see what needs to be changed and adjust it.
So you've got to have staying power.
Got to have staying power, especially for red carpet. You're not there to do all the tweaks. So once you've got them ready and they leave their house or they leave the hotel room, that's it. They've got to be, that makeup has got to be able to stay put for however long they're on the red carpet for. So I'm, I have to be very, very, very picky about what I use, and I road test them on myself, and I road test them at home and under different conditions before they'll go in my kit.
So, when you are not making people look even more beautiful, what are you doing?
Well, a couple of years ago, a year ago, I studied medicinal cannabis.
Amazing.
And I got a qualification. It's not, obviously I'm not a doctor or anything like that, it's just a certificate of knowledge But I became really, really interested in the efficacious effects of using medicinal cannabis for lots of different ailments. And it's also amazing for the skin.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing a lot of skincare coming through with CBD in it. It's very anti-inflammatory.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, we've had this discussion a couple of times, haven't we?
We have.
But I got so into it that I wanted to actually study it as a qualification. I think, knowledge for myself to kind of expand my brain and my interest in medicinal cannabis. And then a friend of mine, Sian, recently introduced me to the ballet.
Oh,
and I've become a bit obsessed with the ballet.
you?
Yes, she took me to see Sleeping Beauty at the Royal Opera House, which was so stunning I cried. And my mum had taken me to the ballet when I was about 11, but I'd never really been since. I love the theatre, but I'd never sort of really moved on to the ballet, and now I can't stop going.
Amazing. I love it when you discover something new like that that you get really into.
And I get really excited about going. I actually went last night with
Did you?
Another friend, Jo, invited me, and I'm loving it.
Amazing. Right, bad habits. You must have some. What are they?
Drinking too much alcohol.
Yeah, I can join you on that one. Well, you need it after a long day sometimes.
That's why I know I see it as a reward, which I shouldn't. It's terrible. But that's why I love LLE.
Oh yeah,
Liquid enhanced, because
you can hide it.
Yeah, the next morning you can sort of like hide the evidence.
It didn't ever happen.
Didn't ever happen at all. Yeah, so I'd say a little tipple is probably my most bad habit.
So the beauty industry, as it stands, is amazing. What, if anything, would you change about it though?
I think I love my industry, but I would change a couple of things. Obviously, I would end animal testing, and I think I'd probably want to make every product vegan. I'd also really like to have the consumer protected by law somehow, because there's not an awful lot of transparency. I like to support brands that are transparent with their ethos, their ethics, their ingredients, etc. But I find a lot of them use clever marketing and brand language to hide things. So, for example, when I first discovered animal testing was still happening, there was a lot of that going on. Not so much now, because the term cruelty-free, when I first started out, people were like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Now it's an everyday conversation, so brands can't hide anymore. However, they can still have a lack of transparency when it comes to other areas. So, for example, there are a few big brands out there now that are not cruelty-free, but they're bringing out vegan lines within their brand.
And then people mistake it for...
Well, people look at that and think, oh, they're animal friendly as a brand, and they're not.
And it's predominantly the brands that sell in mainland China and other areas like that.
Other territories like that, exactly, that aren't cruelty-free. And, you know, and remember, the terms cruelty-free and vegan are different. Cruelty-free refers to animal testing only, and vegan refers to a vegan product contains no animal-derived ingredients. And the two don't always go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So a cruelty-free product doesn't automatically mean it's vegan, and a vegan product doesn't automatically mean it's cruelty-free. So you have to still do your research.
So it's great that there are people like you educating and helping the consumer to understand that. So, other than transforming your new beautiful home, what's next for you?
Ooh, well, I've got a lot of projects in the pipeline. One of them, I'm very proud to say, is a collaboration with Code Beautiful, which I'm really excited about. Can I say that? I can't wait either. Can I say that it's on Sarah's cheeks as we speak?
Is it not on yours too?
It is on mine too.
It's slightly
colour on mine.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Exciting.
I'm really excited about that. So
it's amazing when you first meet somebody, how like we always knew we'd do something together, but you never 6 years down the line.
Yes, we had an immediate connection, didn't we? And I've always been a big fan of the brand. So us to be working together on something is really special.
Amazing.
So that's really incredible. And I'm also working on a book.
Are you?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Ethical Beauty. Just to kind of give people a guideline of how to be more ethical in their beauty choices.
Be good.
I don't know when that's coming out actually, but hopefully either this year or early next year.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and it has been amazing to have Justine on my sofa. And we will see you again very soon.